life insurance. Should you have it? How much should you have? Can I use it to protect my family? Hi, everyone. Gerardo, broker of Downtown Realty. This is a topic that's fresh in my head, and I wanted to put a video out there to answer some questions that I had recently and that maybe you have. And I have a good friend of mine, Dustin Dolce, who's a licensed agent. He is my life insurance agent, and he'll tell you guys a little bit about himself.
Hi guys, like Gerardo said, my name's Dustin. I've been in the industry for about 8 years now. Recently just obtained my what's called $1 million roundtable, which puts me in the top 1% of financial professionals across the world. I've lived here in Jeff City my entire life. Back home I've got a wife, her name's Heather. I've got a wonderful 3-year-old daughter who is absolutely crazy. And we have a new addition, Charlie, who is our little dog.
So besides being busy, family man all the time, I do get a lot of advice. He's been my life insurance agent since 2013. Since 2013, he's opened up my knowledge of life insurance. So we'll go get straight to it. Should you have life insurance?
And I think to answer that question, absolutely you should. There's nowhere you can put $1 and get out $5. Pennies on the dollar and protecting your family, that's the number one thing that we want to do.
I don't want to say Dave Ramsey, but that's where I first heard of life insurance. And there's a whole life term, so there's a few
quite a few
options.
Yeah, quite a few different choices that you can make when you look at life insurance. Some of them have investments put into the life insurance. Some of them are terms, which means, hey, it's a lot of money for a little money, but
and is term cheaper?
Term's a lot cheaper, yeah, absolutely. So because it covers just a certain amount of time, and either you're going to lose it or you're going to use it, which means you're going to pass.
But it's good to have.
Absolutely.
Crazy times, crazy year last year. You never know, but it is. It's kind of an insurance.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah. Next question, Dustin. How much life insurance should I have?
And I think the easiest way to answer that is definitely do what we call a debt analysis. And that is done usually by an agent. And what they'll do is they'll take all of your debts and calculate, how much money you're making per year from work, and they're going to literally lay it out for you in steps of, hey, you need this much now, you need this much for later on.
And I just increased my life insurance. I had the very simple process. It is application.
It is, yeah.
And then the nurse comes by and meets you somewhere, takes your blood, and it's every time you renew, I guess, you have to do that. Rates change all the time, so the costs can vary, and rates, I think they also got lower.
Yeah, the rates,
depending on the company you're getting it from.
Rates change all the time, and yeah, with certain companies, they're going to be different throughout the time. But going back to the whole, how do you apply and how do you go through the underwriting process? Depending on the size of the case is depending upon how strict the underwriting is.
Okay, so that's something he takes care of.
Yeah.
Can I protect my family through life insurance?
Yeah, you can protect your entire family, all the way down from you and your wonderful wife to your children.
Yep, and I think it was the first day that Marley, my 4-month-old, was born. We immediately got our information, put it in action. Dustin took care of all that. We do have life insurance on all of our children. How much does that cost?
Really, realistically, when we look at it, with age comes cost. So when you're looking at children's policies, they're going to be really, really cheap. The good thing is that if you look at it and you get it soon enough, you can also guarantee insurance for later on in life.
So that's another conversation.
Right.
But how much life insurance should you get for your
children?
Your children.
It differs between everybody. Some people, it's more of a price point of what they want to spend per month. Some, to put away from them. Some of them, it's just looking at the actual coverage of it. You just never know what's going to happen.
Never know what's going to happen. One thing with my father's passing last year, he didn't have life insurance, we were almost to the point where he was gonna get it, but of course he had some of these questions. He wasn't comfortable with some of the payments. Of course, higher in age gets more expensive, but there's still avenues, there's still options you can do to get your life insurance. And now that we've lived that world we saw what happens if you don't have life insurance. Of course, there is my family would be protected. The way Dustin has helped me get my life insurance area taken care of is what would I want to happen to my family after I would pass, if I would pass. And I think that's a better way to focus on life insurance. If something were to happen to me, Stacy cannot run Downtown Realty. I'm sorry, Stacy, but you are not a real estate agent, broker, and you don't even have to worry about this real estate world anyways. But I think that's just what we have to think as life insurance is after us. Can our family be protected and all that stuff? So Dustin has walked me through that on that, setting that up for my life, my legacy, I guess, of the Cornejo family. And should you wait to get life insurance? Should you do it now?
So I always tell people, don't wait. And a lot of people will say, why? Why should I not wait? So let me give you a little scenario real quick. The other day, I was driving to St. Louis and passed one of those MoDOT signs that you see on the road. And it said 84 road deaths in Missouri this year. Well, we're only seeing that, the 24th of February?
Less than 60 days.
That's 84 people that woke up, maybe had their cup of coffee, but they didn't realize what was going to happen that day. So don't wait, because you never know. You never know.
And it's very important to who you need to talk to, who you need to have as your life insurance agent, because they're going to be the ones pretty much taking care of that situation if that were to happen. Who should they talk to first?
Well, you should basically talk to an agent. Just reach out to somebody, anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Just say, hey, what should I do? What can I do? What do I need to do? And that, the biggest piece of advice I could give is go with a reputable company. And, because you don't want Stacy, if something happens to you, you don't want somebody from New York to come, to send you paperwork.
And I think there's plenty of local life insurance agents here in town. Like I have multiple companies, but the coverage that I have for my children and my wife, and another one that I have is with Dustin's company. But quick video about life insurance, just putting out information, seeing if we can guide and educate everyone, because it's a topic that's very important and is fresh on our heads with the recent activities that have been happening all around the world. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, please write us in the comments, send us a message. Dustin, you want to tell me your information on social media?
Sure, yeah, you could reach me. I'm sure you'll tag me in this video, but I'm very active on social media. I also give out my personal cell phone number too, so you have access to me all time.
His cell phone will be in the comments if you want to call.
All time, text, email, whatever you need to do. But that's just it. That's going back to the whole, you just need to talk to somebody to get it started, to see where we're at. So
it's very important. Life insurance is a real deal, and just take it serious. But there's people to answer your questions. We did a short video to see if it can reach out to anybody, because it's very important to us, especially with growing families. And let us know if you have any questions. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace. Thank you, Dustin.
Thanks, guys.